magical biomes, tall biomes, dark biomes, this fat ogre, big tree biomes, water-based what was that last one? Big tree biomes? No, the one before that. Oh, this fat ogre. But that's not a biome, isn't it? No, it's me. Oh, what I'm saying is, you're so fat, you could be a biome. Well, that's mean. Yep, but you came up with it as you made this intro, and right now you're talking to yourself. Oh yeah. Very true. Well, that was an interesting skit. If you want to see more intros like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, Joel is going to overeat and turn into a world-type large biome. Anyway, we have all these cool biomes, yet, unlike vanilla Minecraft, there's no villages for them. This is where I come in, as I'm going to take a few of these biomes and create unique villages for them. Let's get started. Our first biome is the Sacred Springs biome, which contains sacred oak trees, plus pools of hot spring water. I felt like this biome was very magical and mystical, especially with all the flowering trees and the dark green grass and the light turquoisey water. So I thought, let's add some cozy cottages for houses here. So I made these little cute cottages out of just some oak wood, plus using some sacred oak wood stairs for the roof because I wanted to use things from the biome. I know it's using these white walls, which technically aren't from the biome, but I thought they looked really cute for cottages, so that's why I went with that. I also built this tower here, which I changed from stone to wood, as I thought just stone just doesn't really fit in. And in this tower is a very enchanting area at the top because I wanted to make all these villages that I built have something special about them. A reason to seek out these villages, because like the normal villages, you've got the smiths with the cool chests, you've got like libraries, you've got farms and stuff like that. I want to do something different for these, so I've got like a little fishing house here, I've got an enchanting tower, plus the main attraction which is being built here, which is the golden apple tree, a sacred oak tree which has golden apples hanging from it, which you can come and take, which I thought would be pretty cool if you found this biome. And you're thinking, Joel, that's probably a bit overkill. Well, this biome is actually quite rare, so kind of hard to find, and it's not very common, so I thought let's add something rare and awesome in it as well. But apart from that thing and a couple of other things, it's kind of similar to a normal village. I've got a smith's, I've got a big house, I've got a little house. Here is the smith's being built right here, which I kind of tried to keep in a similar style to all the other houses, except I gave it this little stone bit on the edge as well, so you know it means business. Let's go have a look around. So from afar, this village looks very cute, nice and tucked away. As you can see, these are the golden apples hanging from the tree in the center here, which I put in the middle of the lake, and I thought that looked really cute. We've got the fisherman's house over here, which if you head inside, you can see there's just a random chest and a furnace. In this chest, you'll find just like random stuff you get from fishing. Maybe you'll find a rare fishing rod in there. It could be a rare chance to get one. This is your standard little house inside, very easy and plain, just some beds, chest, and a crafting table. I want to keep it very similar to how actual villages work in Minecraft. We've also got an identical copy of that house right there. This is the enchanting tower, where if you head in, you can go up this ladder here to the top floor where you've actually got a fully functioning enchanting table. So if you find this village, you can enchant all your cool stuff, plus a chest which will come with like some random stuff like this diamond shovel and some lapis. This is the big house that you get in the village. Very simple inside once again, just a bed downstairs and then there's two beds upstairs. And finally the smith's, which has the anvil outside, plus maybe an armor stand where you can find some random bits of armor, a chest, and some furnaces. A very nice hidden away village. I really did enjoy building this one. Next up we have the Pasture biome, which is a biome consisting entirely of barley, which can be used to make wheat, which can be used to make bread. So when I came across this biome, I thought, you know what, we have to make this a farmer's village. And I know what you're thinking, normal villages have farms on them, Joel, where you can get potatoes and carrots. Very true. And to that I say, but do they have a farmer's house? Yes, they do, but do they have a farmer's house that looks like this? No, they don't. There we go, 1-0 Joel, ha ha ha. Now, although this is a farmer's town, it is also a market town, so a bit later we add a market on which has some stalls with some villagers in those stalls which will sell you random stuff, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe farm-related goods and stuff. Maybe you could buy a diamond hoe from there. I don't know. In reality, I just wanted to make a cute market with some colourful roofs. I also added in a tree because there's basically no wildlife apart from barley in this biome. All that stuff you see in the background is part of another biome. And the houses here are all different colours. We've got a blue one, we've got a green one, we've got an orange one, we've got a red barn, which I'm building now. And I think we add in a pink house at the end as well, because I kind of wanted to do a very colourful theme, as the biome is very plain and yellow. So I wanted it to stand out, which I know is not very good for camouflage. But hey, who are they camouflaging from? Zombies? Zombies don't care about colour, okay? They just want to come and eat your brains out. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's go have a look around this village in some more detail, shall we? So here is one of the little colourful houses. This one's blue, very plain inside, just some beds and a crafting table, but a pretty cute design. Got a lovely fountain here in our other small house, which is green in colour, and once again, very plain inside. Here is the market town where you've got the villagers who will sell you stuff. Maybe they'll have some chests in here if you fancy looting them, although that's very mean because they've worked hard to get these goods to sell. We've got the main farm building where inside we've just got a bed, a chest, which probably have some seeds or something in it. We've got the crafting table with some bread. And then out back, we've got the farm with loads of potatoes, loads of carrots, some pumpkins. And you don't really need a wheat farm because look at all this barley around. So that's why they grow carrots and pumpkins. Next up, we have the barn where inside we just got a load of sheep. A chest as well where you might find some like wool, colourful wool, something like that. And finally we've got the big old house here, which is a very big house with 2 beds downstairs, a chest and a furnace. And then of course we've got another 2 beds upstairs as well as this balcony so you can look out over the village and like, ooh, look at that colourful wool marketplace. But a very cute village for a very boring biome. Next up we got the Cherry Blossom Grove. This biome consists of a mix of pink and white cherrywood trees. So when I think of this biome, I think, my gosh, that is a cute biome because look at all the pretty pink leaves, and I decided to add a big pretty pink tree with some fairy lights on it as the sort of main feature of this town, and also just lots of places to relax as this is a very nice relaxing setting. So I added a little porch there for people to sit on. We've also got a few cute little houses which have gardens on them because I wanted to do lots of flowers and just make it look as cute as possible. Plus I used some redwood and I also used some pink wood for different houses as well, just because the trees are 2 different colours and I thought I'd add some variety in there. I also added this little heart little pond in here, which at the bottom has some crystals, which could be the rare item. Plus there's some pink water in there, which is also maybe the rare item you get from this village. I also added a library building, which you can see here, just full of bookshelves, and there's a few chests in there which could contain some rare items. And finally, I added a big house version as well, because you need a small house and a big house in every single village, and I built this very cute cherrywood house here, which I'm very happy with. I think it turned out super cute. Finishing off the village and making it into a super cute village. So let's go have a look around and see how cute it looks. A very cute riverside village. Here is one of the 2 versions of small houses we have. This one is very small inside. We've got a single bed, a chest, a crafting table and a furnace. Very nice and lit up with this very cute garden leading to it. And then we've also got a slightly bigger small house here with a little pond in the garden, some flowers. And inside we've got 3 beds because why not, eh? Here is like the little garden area with this heart-shaped lake with the pink crystals underneath and the pink water, plus a little bench to sit on so you can admire it. Ooh, lovely, lovely. And of course the library, which I do really like. We've got a very nice grand entrance to it here, and inside loads of books. We've actually got some skulls along the top because, I don't know, I feel like they just fit in very nicely. And there is a couple of chests around, such as one there, and I think there's another one hidden somewhere, yeah, at the back over there. So there could be some cool stuff hidden away in there. It could be completely random what you get each time. This is the main tree here, which actually has some more crystals by it as well, plus some fairy lights hanging from it just because it looks really pretty. And then we've got our little porch area here to look out across the lake. Oh, isn't it beautiful? And finally, the big old house here, which has got some nice windowsills, plus inside we got some tools and stuff down here. Up the staircase we've got a load of beds, 4 beds up here in total, plus a chest which might have some cool stuff in it for you, you never know. Really like the mix of the trees and the wood and the different types of houses in this village. I think it looks really cute. Let's move on to our final village. Our next biome is the Overgrown Cliffs biome. This biome is very mountainous and has a mix of oak, mahogany and jungle trees in here. So in comparison to the other biomes, this one is not flat. It is very mountainous, which means we need to sort of adapt to the terrain rather than destroying it and make it all flat and just placing our houses anywhere. So that's what I did. I added in some really funky houses. That was the small house there. We got another small house here. I just did a couple of different styles. Some on stilts, some just on grass. because in some cases you'll have both because there's not really much space on land, so you're going to have them hanging. I also added in a few platforms, plus on the highest peak I added on this quite tall tower here, which is actually quite tricky to get to, so there'll be a nice reward at the top of that tower, a chest with something hopefully quite cool in it. I'm not entirely sure, maybe it would be some name tags or something like that, something you normally find in a rare chest. I also added in a little cocoa bean farm, as cocoa beans do grow here naturally, but I wanted to add a farm in as well. And finally I added in a really big house, which is actually 3 stories high, which a lot of the villagers for this village would probably live in, to be honest. And then I made it look all overgrown and stuff. So not the biggest of biomes, but it does have to fit on this small little cliff here. The village could probably expand if there was a bigger cliff, but a few cool things here. This is kind of more like the regular village style, where there's nothing that's really unique. That's sort of like a temple. We got the houses, and we got a little farm as well, although they are special farms and houses and stuff in their own way. There's no way up to this village. You'd have to sort of climb up the cliff and make your way up here, because these people, they live here and they don't go out very much. They got a little house here with a little bed in it. All the roofs have got leaves on it, so maybe not the best for like waterproof, but it doesn't rain here. It's sunny all year round, at least that's what they think. We've got a very unique, outstanding tree here with a little chest underneath, which might have something cool in it. We've also got this little watery area here, which I added in with a little candle and some flowers around it. A very pretty little area. Then up here we've got our other house, which you can head in through here. A couple of beds in here, plus a crafting table. Upstairs has a chest and this little balcony you can look out on. Then even higher we've got our cocoa bean farm with loads of cocoa beans you can come and steal from the villagers who have been working hard and planted it there. And we've also got our 3-story house, which has stilts in some bits and is built on land in the other. Heading through the door, we've got a couple of bedrooms down here, plus a glass floor, which is actually quite unnerving standing on here, because look how blooming far down it is. Little furnace on this level, and then we got some chests, a crafting table, and a furnace on this level. And then on the final level, we've got some more beds. 3 in here, bringing the total to 5 in the house. And then finally, we've got the tower. There's actually a ladder up from the cocoa bean farm here. And inside we've got a crafting table, and then rather than stairs up, we've got this little bit of parkour which you have to make. It's not exactly hard, although I am failing it, which eventually, once you've done that, you'll get to the top, and at the top is a chest which will have some really rare stuff in it. And the best thing about this village is the view. Look how high up we are, and it is just awesome looking at a village. If you're wandering along the ground and you look up and you see it, like, it's quite hard to spot, which makes it quite a cool idea. So there you have it, our final village. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Also, there's a poll in the top right hand corner. Which village do you think is best? Let me know. But there you have it, guys. That's going to do it for today's video. Make sure to leave a like and comment if you did enjoy it, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I shall see you another time. Goodbye.